Oh, Sexton Hale, nobody can punch through an alligator like you can. Oh, I apologize, I didn't see you there. J. Wellington Rommefeller here for this month's video review. The Colonel is out with a bout of 3 different types of malaria, one for every trip to an uncharted island to do things of questionable legality. As our apprentice are out with their studies for the semester, it was up to me to fly solo and take on the responsibilities of reviewing Super Monday Night Combat, a quirky team-based shooter with cartoonish graphics. And it also has a heavy basis in comedy. Now, where do I... There's a game like that already. It seems to be a game that I spend quite a bit of time in. Team Fortress 2! Yes, it's almost exactly like Team Fortress 2 in broad strokes. Just take a look at this.
From the cartoonish 3D animation to the team-based combat punctuated with humor, this game seems heavily inspired by Team Fortress 2, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. There's room in the market for more than one humorous murder sport, I think, so I'm more than willing to give this a fair shot.
So just how much does Super MNC nod back to TF2? Is it a carbon copy, like China's Final Combat, or Korea's Have Online? Ugh. The answer is a definitive sorta. The aesthetics are remarkably similar, and if you were asked to give a brief overview of the gameplay, you'd be hard-pressed to not say they're identical. However, once you dive into the gameplay, and the leveling system, and the story, you find out that this game is an entirely different beast from Valve's title.
Super Monday Night Combat's gameplay can be quite complex, but I'll try my best to explain it as simply as possible. 2 teams, red and blue, are each trying to get their bots from their home base to the opposing team's base in order to destroy an object. To do this, each team has players of different classes with different abilities who can also buy better bots. You acquire money by destroying enemy bots or killing members of the opposing team, which places a value on your life in the game. Your attacking options vary depending on your class, but everyone also gets a grapple ability for close quarters combat. The team members also level up within the match to make their abilities stronger, a neat feature that adds another layer of strategy to the game.
Wordy, I know. However, the explanation is quite necessary. I found myself playing 4 matches before determining what was actually supposed to be happening in the game, and that was after training mode. It answered none of my questions, and that's quite a big problem if you ask me. However, the combat system in this game does make it quite a bit more fun by adding tension, and the way that it does this is by placing value on not dying.
Rather than going in guns blazing, I found myself using tact and strategies when approaching the enemy, lest I give them the money for stronger bots. And taking time to level myself up where I needed it the most, and being able to see the progress and be rewarded for doing well, made combat feel less superficial than in games like Team Fortress 2 or even Call of Duty. How to spot a TF2 pyro user in Super MNC. For glory! Yeah, get the machine gun out, yeah, come on. Come on. Take some. Yeah. How do you like getting the machine gun shot in the face? Yeah, you going down. Oh, you down. How you like that? Now your bots is going down too. Yeah, now your turrets are... Oh, I haven't even had time to mess with your turrets. I gotta go after your bro. I'm coming after your boy, man. How's it feel? How's it feel to get taken down by a real chick?
Super MNC features an in-game store in which you can purchase additional classes or optional items or upgrades. You can pay for these things with real money or with points that you earn in the game, which makes me slightly less angry about them locking features from me. I can still have fun with all of the stock classes, and in the end, I'm really torn between whether or not I should be mad at them that they've locked things away from me and are basically begging me for me to pay for them, or if I should be happy that they allow me to unlock them. In the end, I'm leaning more toward the former, mainly because if I spend 20 hours playing this game and I work very hard and I feel very accomplished by, doing well in the game and I unlock everything, it's the same as if some joker with a visa comes along and unlocks the exact same things in 2 minutes. It really just cheapens the entire experience of doing well.
Finally unlocked everything. Now to just sit back and watch some matches and revel in how good a player I am.
The one thing that Super MNC does quite poorly is to get me to actually play the game quickly. If I hit the Find Match button, it often takes upwards of 2 minutes to find a game to play. Oftentimes I find myself hitting the button and going to go do something else.
Time to go be productive, I suppose.
I've got you now, princess. Nobody can save you. What? Talk or something.
Link, it's okay. You don't have to say anything. Women's liberation has gone quite a long way. In fact, I can do this fight myself. Piff! There we go. See? I won. Now, let's fly off to the land of equality. Whoosh!
There's nothing quite like a sunset nap. Isn't that right, Duchess Olivia? Quite. Yeah. One day all of this could be yours, Baron. Isn't it quite exciting? Look at all these grade A titles here. We have Sonic the Hedgehog 20th Anniversary Edition. That was a less than stellar one. Here's Lair. That's not that good either. On second thought, I don't blame you for walking away. There's nothing like a good cup of coffee to cap off the day. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Something important involving the internets, maybe. I can't see it. Super Monday Night Combat, of course! I must be in by now. There's nothing even in this cup.
The game only features one mode of play, and though the classes vary, it can get a bit repetitive. This is also a problem plaguing the announcers, as their banter only has so many derivatives before repeating itself ad nauseum, making me wish death was permanent in this game.
A little churro snack gives you the health and skills to bounce back.
A burst of delicious health.
I can't take it anymore! All the bots and murder and charismatic but repetitive announcers? This is it! This is my end! I hope you've forgiven me for burning down your house, Grandma! Because I'm coming to meet you!
One lucky female fan will be randomly
No.
chosen to be our...
No, not again! No! So what's the verdict? Are the problems enough to warrant staying away from a game with no upfront investment?
In the end, I believe Super Monday Night Combat does deserve your time. Sure, it does have its annoyances, like the in-game store allowing you to purchase upgrades, and things like not being able to play the game quickly enough and having a steep learning curve and only one game type. However, the game is quite free. You can't really complain with free, can you? I mean, there are tons of free games out there, and most of them are terrible. At least this game allows you to have quite a bit of fun. The combat is really great, you get into the game and you feel a lot of tension, the announcers in the game are funny for a short period of time, and you can have quite a bit of fun with the game if you just give it some time. So, what are you waiting for? Go download it on Steam and join right now. It's gonna take you quite a bit to actually get into the game. In fact, I bet you could watch this video review while you're trying to join. This has been J. Wellington Rommefeller, and not the Colonel, bidding you a good evening of good gaming. It's quite hard to drink with a mustache. There's nothing even in this. Oh well.